myself like a bomb and make the society follow me like a dog. Wonderful expression. It has come from the Swamiji's voice. So after this passage of 125 years, we go and measuring year to year, decade to decade, and various types of phenomena and changes, political, social, or any type of scientific, every type of changes we are observing, our forefathers are observed, we ourselves are observing, and who will come after our departure from this world, they will also observe. But Ramakrishna-Vivekananda ideas, it is eternal. People had to accept, even after so much of opposition. So, those who have come here, this Bhava prachar parishad, you all know that Ramakrishna mission has been started, and after that, 125 years have passed, and in between, we are going and expanding. There are Ramakrishna mission centers, but that is not sufficient. The centers expansion should also go to the nook and corner of the whole country, nay, not the country only, outside of India. And it is expanding and expanding. We wish it, or we like it, or we do not want it. Hundreds of oppositions, Ramakrishna mission is spreading and spreading. People of intellectual ideas, contemplative mind, and various other sections of the society, they cannot ignore what Ramakrishna Math and mission is doing. We see those devotees who have come today and those who have not come. Among them, there are so many persons who love the ideas and ideals of the Ramakrishna Math and mission, who are carrying our work, who are helping our activity, and Ramakrishna Math and mission has to face a lot of opposition, but in spite of that, Ramakrishna Math and mission and Ramakrishna Bhava prachar parishad has been originated out of that spirit after several years of the activities of the Ramakrishna Math and mission. How that originated? It is the spirit of Sri Ramakrishna. It is the eternal message of Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda and Holy Mother's, Swami Vivekananda's spirit and the Holy Mother's grace. We know or we do not know. This has to slowly and slowly, immensely carry the whole world. To set that torch which Sri Ramakrishna gave. And he has empowered the whole society, the whole of humanity. So, days and days are changing. But in spite of that, we should not be afraid of it. There is atomic energy is spreading, and we have not heard about that in earlier days. We are going to the moon. We cannot imagine. These are the other external affairs that development is coming. And here we see that scientific development and science and technology that shake hands with the philosophy, ethics, morality, spirituality, which Sri Ramakrishna had given to the whole of this humanity. So we go on again and again and try to research it out, how much more substantive materials are there in the spirit of Sri Ramakrishna, in their voice, in their message, the Sri Ramakrishna's disciples, and all other new persons, new people, who are thinking more and more. And this Bhava prachar is an outcome. We are sure because of this, these things have come out. We see how many magazines, literatures, so many other types of propaganda, we can say, we are carrying out. We are trying that how much we can rejuvenate the society. People will be getting attached to it. And you see, we do not know how much percentage of the population still do not understand or appreciate these eternal values. That is, again and again, people are examining and re-examining, or they are indifferent to it. But it is such a highly such spirit that they cannot ignore. The society cannot ignore. The world itself cannot ignore. So this is the condition at present we are going on, and we are experiencing after a period of 125 years. So to say, the Bhava Prachar Parishad 20 years. It is an offshoot of that Ramakrishna's, Swamiji's ideas that it has to have a new outlook to the society, only not restricted to the small vicinity of this mode and mission and the monastics. It has to spread out and go to all sections of the society. I mean all sections, you can follow. Those who get education, those who get some devotion in the heart, some inquisitiveness. They want to hear, they want to learn. They also cannot be a deaf ear. They are deaf and dumb, they cannot be. And you see, even out of 100, 5% also are paying heed to the values of Ramakrishna-vivekananda, Holy Mother Sarada Devi. Not only by gudging, by simply, spontaneously, the devotion comes out from the photo of Sri Ramakrishna, the photo of Holy Mother, and the surcharging spirit of Swami Vivekananda. So we see that we like or we do not like it. We may pass away from this world for a limited period of time. But you see, people will be coming, more and more will be coming. And Swamiji's voice, his prophecy, will take a new turn in the world. A few years before, we have published a book, Swami Vivekananda, a turning point. How it has become a turning point? There are other prophets who have come. Society needs their messages. Here, this turning point, when we try to scrutinize or analyze or research how the society has been turned and returned, the new generations has to accept, they cannot deny it. So, Ramakrishna-Vivekananda, it is a global transformation. And Bhava Prachar Parishad, Ramakrishna-Vivekananda Bhava Prachar Parishad, you people who are under the umbrella of that particular outlook, more and more people are drawn through our educational institutions or medical institutions or whatever it may be. There are choices and selected people. Out of this service, they get oriented that Ramakrishna-vivekananda outlook, what it can do to the world, what change it can bring. In all other spheres, we may say there is so much of prosperity or so much of development. But Ramakrishna-vivekananda, Ramakrishna ideal, the spirit of Vedanta, all these side by side, it is a pivotal factor because it builds up the character of humanity at large. And Bhava Prachar Parishad's important role is to build up the character of the society. It's a new generations to be developed. And we know that how and which way their solutions have been given in their messages or from other ways and means where we hear that they have given, these are the contributions of Ramakrishna-vivekananda through various books, literatures, everything else. We see and we go around and we will find out. So in India also, if we see how that spirit is slowly and silently entering into the villages, the nook and corner of the country, and you will see more and more light will be burning and burning and burning. Wherever people get a touch of that spirit means the divine spirit, the divine touch transformed the human beings in its original aspect, inside of the heart, inside of the mind. And along with that, what we shall see, there will be a big transformation, but not as a balloon. It will slow, silently coming out. Society has to bow down. And Ramakrishna-vivekananda Bhava prachar is such an instrument. It is slowly and silently working. And people who are coming in contact, or those who cannot come in this meeting, or those who cannot come in contact with Ramakrishna ideology, they also cannot remain at a distance from this particular philosophy and ideologies. So this is the ideology, this is this place where all of us are here, my brothers, Bhava Prachar Parishad members, the Matajis, ladies and gentlemen, all have got the task to help in this mission. The more and more you do, you yourself will be fortunate. You yourselves will get the grace of Sri Ramakrishna, which we do not understand. We see them, we worship them, but we understand the more and more we proceed, as Sri Ramakrishna told. If you want to proceed 1 inch, God himself comes 10 times. His repercussions, his reaction. So it is here we talk about Sri Ramakrishna. We see their photos. Everything is there. So are we not to feel that they are there within us? They are hearing our words. After their passing away, days have changed, ages have changed. Or are they not actually very much conscious that devotees and followers and admirers, they are